Tim Panasiuk for Gibbons Motor Toys. Today we're going to show you the Otter 180 built by Coyote Manufacturing. So this is a unique boat. We call it a 180. It actually measures 19.5 feet. We'll talk about the flotation boxes at the back, but it's actually 19.5 feet of what we have of running surface. So what's unique about this hull is, of course, it's an outboard jet. It's designed where it can carry a lot of weight. We've tested this boat whether you got one person or 8 adults in it. The performance hardly changes. What we've done here is we've got a 10-degree bottom Deadrise. This particular boat has the UHMW upgrade. So this UHMW is 4 feet wide and it's 15 feet long. It's 3/8 thick. So that runs and covers the better part of the bottom of the hull. You can see that along with the 10-degree Deadrise, we have distinctive reverse chines in it. And this enables this boat to get up on step at a very slow speed, stay there at a really slow speed, and it steers and handles very, very well. As we go to the back of the boat, you can see where we have our flotation boxes along with the extended hull surface. What's truly unique about this boat is our HR tunnel. With our HR tunnel, you can see that we've got lots of protection surrounding this intake for the jet pump. As you look at the bottom of the hull, what you're going to see that's unique is that the water feed actually comes from the center of the boat. You can see that there's protection bars there. Those are an added option, and those are simply there to stop any larger debris, logs, etc. from entering into the intake. So as you can see, there's a pile of protection here. The odds of having a problem with anything plugging up the intake of this jet is very, very unlikely. The other real advantage to this is the steering. Most outboard jets have troubles with steering. You try to take an aggressive corner, and typically what happens is you're going to get cavitation, the boat's going to slip, and it's just not a very fun experience. This raises that whole experience. The boat handles and steers much like an inboard jet. It bites in the corners really hard, and it doesn't cavitate. So this is our dual console version with the full windshield. The boat's also available with a center console or a side console or a tiller. It's powered with the Mercury Jet, which is a 115 power head. So that leaves you with 80 horsepower at the jet. As far as the interior configuration, we've got really nice storage trays that are carpeted with a rolled lip on the side so that it's a nice smooth finish. This area here is where our HR tunnel is. So this is what we end up with on the inside with the water that flows into the pump in this area. So that leaves for a nice, smooth, clean finish. You got your battery switch. Everything's wide open, easy to get at, gives you lots of working space back here. Another thing to consider with the outboard jet is that if you're in remote areas, which a lot of jet boaters are, this is going to be one of your most reliable packages you're ever going to get. An outboard jet, it's been around for many, many years. You've got traditional throttle and shift cables. Everything's above the water line. You can be in freezing temperatures. You can be in water with debris. You're not going to have hardly any issues to ever worry about. The dependability of this is going to be second to none. The weight of this package, engine, battery, everything but fuel, just the way you see it, including the UHMW on the bottom, is 1,875 pounds. If you do get this stuck, it's going to be a boat that you can easily deal with. As far as the dual consoles on this particular package, we've got Billet aluminum dash, Glovebox lid. This Glovebox is humongous. There's the size of it. We've also got access to it in the front from the bow, which I will show you in just a second. Walk-Thru. We've got rope storage for an anchor here. We've got access underneath the dash panel, and this is a fairly good size as well. So this is lots of good dry storage there. And again, this is the access to our large glove box from the front here. You're left with a really large front deck here, so whether you're fishing or you're using this for storage, there's ample room. There's also a built-in 120-liter fuel tank in this boat. There are canvas options available, so we can custom do whatever the customer desires in terms of canvas. A couple of other options that are available for the hull bottom are, again, this particular boat, the standard configuration is a 1/4 inch 6061 aluminum for the keel, which is 4 feet wide by 8.5 feet long. The 6061 is a harder grade aluminum. On the wings, we go to 1/4 inch on the sides, and that's a 5086 aluminum. Still a hard grade, just a little bit more forgiving than the 6061. And the bow is the same as well. That's 5086 1/4 inch aluminum. Sides of the boat are 1/8, and that's 5052, which is very traditional for boat hull sides. There is an option that we also offer on this boat where we can upgrade the keel to 1/2 inch 6061, along with 1/4 inch sides. The UHMW, if you want the full width, we can also offer that as well. Within our group of the Otter series of Coyote boats, so besides this boat being available in the single and side console and the tiller version, we also build a 16-foot version. All the same features we just talked about here. The only difference is it's scaled down to a 16-foot version, and we either put a Jet 35 or a Jet 40 on it. The other thing that's available is this very same hull we can get with a landing craft version, where the front end comes down, and we've actually tested that with a full-sized ATV, and it works very, very well. Look for future videos explaining those boats in more detail.